bringing silver, Italian silver line to you. But we're gonna kick it off with a classic and one of my absolutely favorite lines at QVC, which is Ultrafine. So again, my name is Patricia Kozra, and I bring to you our Italian silver, our Italian gold, our Ultrafine, our Oro Novo, and I'm going to be taking you to Italy with me to talk about this piece. So this is item J407548. It is our Ultrafine Byzantine magnetic bracelet. Can't wait to show you guys that. And we're looking at about 24 to 27 grams of Ultrafine. Now, the original QVC price, which was absolutely amazing for this gram weight, was $232. Today, we have a clearance price of $139, and this price will end at the end of the day. So you're getting a savings of $93, and you do have a choice in sizes here, either your small, average, or large. Okay, so the Byzantine, we've seen it, we've heard about it. It is one of those classics, and the Italians do it perfectly. We go to a very specific workshop in Italy, in Arezzo, that specifically works with Byzantine. So here you have almost a double Byzantine, and we're going to show you some of the amazing, also little details that our Italian designers put in this to make this really special. But before we get into that, let's talk about Ultrafine. Now, for those of you who have never shopped Ultrafine or don't know what it is, Ultrafine is like our premier line of silver. It's 95 parts pure silver as opposed to your regular sterling silver jewelry, which is 92.5 parts per silver. Now, that means that you are literally getting more silver. You are getting a whiter, brighter, tarnish-resistant, hypoallergenic, nickel-free piece of jewelry that is, again, all made in Italy from start to finish. Now, listen, I'm a single gal. So for me, putting on my jewelry the morning, and throughout the day is something that I want to have to be done with a little bit of ease. So what our designers gave us in this gorgeous bracelet, I'm going to show you it here, is that amazing magnetic clasp. So what it is, and look at this, I could never do this with regular jewelry. Just perfectly snaps on. It is almost like a bead detail. Now, the magnet is also extremely strong. So usually when you have magnetic jewelry, the designers will put, or the artisans will put like a little bit of glue in between the magnet. That will actually with time kind of wear out. We have a very special technique that our artisans do that cinches the magnet almost into the metal in itself. That is going to give you a very long-lasting magnet. It's literally going to last you a lifetime. So again, you're just going to put on like that, easy peasy, right? Now notice also that the bracelet in itself has a little bit of that curvature. You don't always see that with the Byzantine. Sometimes the Byzantine will lay just flat on the wrist. Here in particular, you have that curvature. So it's really going to comfortably wear on your wrist. It's going to give you that gorgeous effect that almost is like a second skin. Now notice too on this piece here that we have a little bit of that negative space. So the Byzantine isn't so tightly wound, which allows the light to really come through that Ultrafine, which is again your premier line of silver. So you are getting, again, the choices of size. So you have either a small, average, or large. Now the small is going to be about a 6 3/4 of a fit. The average is going to be 7 1/4 fit, and the large is going to be an 8-inch fit. And again, you're getting a savings of $93. But listen, you could get this home for 5 easy pays of $27.80. So that is literally maybe like a lunch and a coffee. This, you could get beautiful lifetime pieces of jewelry. Again, when we talk about Ultrafine, we're talking about that premier silver. It is that special sauce that we went to Italy and our Italian artisans. And as we know, if you've ever been to, maybe you haven't, but I've had the opportunity to be in these workshops in Italy. And the artisans, they don't treat this as a job. This is like their, passion. This is 3rd, 4th generation artisans. So everything is done meticulously. And of course, these artisans and these specialists were able to create that ultra fine alloy for you, which is going to give you, notice that whiteness, that brightness, the tarnish resistance. And now when we talk about tarnish resistance, like what does that mean, right? Usually, if you're wearing your jewelry every single day, you might not get that oxidization, or that tarnishing on your silver. But if you have it somewhere in a box, you have a little bit of tarnishing that will come onto it. So literally, Ultrafine is more carefree jewelry. And especially when it comes to something like a Byzantine, which is so interconnected and woven, you really would have to go in hard on those little, open spaces. So beautiful piece of jewelry. Again, you're having today a clearance price of $139. Oh my goodness. And just so I want to show you guys too, you might see it behind me, but Ultrafine